All right, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse one of our members being a little small tiefling.
Oh, yeah.
Because you give your camera a try, mate. See if it's going to work.
Okay, we'll see. Hopefully the technical troubles are
You
gone.
can do it.
Here
Maybe.
comes the 20-second delay.
How is it? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
I mean, we'll find out soon enough when you guys react 20 seconds after I say anything.
We shall see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Last time, you woke up in the nursemaid's bedroom, and you were attacked by some invisible force that laid Krigg out on the floor, clutching at his stomach, as faithfully reenacted by Krigg's player just now. But we're ready to go. I think he's had his health potion. He's good to go. He's good to go. And you finished exploring the rest of that floor, managing to survive the lethal mirrors and empty closets of the house's third floor. And you find out there was nothing else seemingly where you were, so you went up the secret stair that Lady Vanta had found and emerged into the attic space. Up there, you found a mysterious padlocked door and several others, which you thought you should check first. You found a couple of bedrooms, one with a nice little doll on the windowsill, which caused a bit of a stir as it seemed to bear a resemblance to one party member's sister. You found a large attic space with a very tropey bunch of dust-covered furniture. But you managed to survive the uncovering of such furniture and found the remains of the unfortunate nursemaid, stabbed violently to death and bundled in a bedsheet unceremoniously in a trunk in this attic space. Lots of sleuthing and detective work and considerations and ideas were thrown around about who was the mother of baby Walter, the stillborn child of a extramarital affair by the father of this household. You then went to the final door, the padlock door, and Asara used her skills to
Particular set of skills.
to pick the padlock open, ignoring the fact that Lady Vanta was standing behind her with a key she had found in a desk somewhat earlier, just idling in her pocket. And
I have a key over there as well.
and you opened the door with much trepidation and found, finally, the children's room that you had been looking for. Unfortunately, the padlock was not the only block, in the way of, blockage in the way of this room's exits. The only window was bricked up, and you were sad to see two forlorn-looking skeletons dressed in the decayed but recognizable remains of the clothes that the children had been wearing outside. The children who had bid you enter the house and deal with the monster in the basement and save baby Walter. The smaller of the skeletons, presumably that of Thorn, the younger brother, was clutching the same doll he had been outside. And somehow, mysteriously, there were also the feather that Krieg had given the boy, and the crow skull that Lady Vanta had passed. Sorry, Ezra. And just as you were looking at that and looking around the room, you saw a couple of other things evident. You saw a toy box and an intricate dollhouse. The perfect replica of the very building you find yourselves in. Moving towards said dollhouse, Xenicus, our elven monster hunter, had a closer look. Hinging open the front of the dollhouse, he saw the interior. All the rooms furnished the same way as the ones you've seen as you've come up through this property. Right down to the secret doors that you had discovered in the library and to the stairs leading up to this attic. But, notably, he found one more. A secret door leading out of the attic space with the dust-covered furniture that had not been noticed while you were in there. But before he could pass this information on to the rest of you, the room went deathly cold. And drifting above each of the child-sized beds in the corners of the room, apparitions of Rose, the sister, and Thorn, the younger brother, appeared and insisted you stay away from their toys. Thank you, Zarenscape.
Yeah, that was really dang. I thought that was purposeful.
I was actually just looking for the button. I was like, which button did I press to get that? And it actually just went off on the thing.
Oh, was that not you? Didn't do that.
No, I did not.
That's upsetting.
And they pointed an accusing finger at Xenicus.
Oh no, Xenicus, what did you do?
What did I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Played with their toys, as far as they're concerned.
Can't believe
We
you
definitely could have no longer touched the dollhouse.
Oh yeah, that's what you did. You touched the dollhouse. Oh
I did
fuck.
touch the dollhouse.
That's annoying.
And the kids crescendoed, "Who are you? Who are you?" Before slam! The front of the dollhouse snapped shut on Xenicus's rapidly retreating fingers. What do you do?
That.
Hello?
Hello.
Rose, the sister, floats down over where their skeletal remains are now respectfully bundled up in bedsheets.
Don't touch our toys.
Like we asked you, don't touch our toys. Why are you here? Thorn also drifts over and rapidly hides behind his sister's skirts. What are you doing here?
You sent us here.
How? We are trapped. We were trapped and so hungry.
What
And
happened here?
Rose shushes him. Our parents put us in here to protect us from the monster. There is a monster in the basement. Be careful. But I fear something must have happened to them. They were unable to let us out, and we were trapped in here until... And she looks down at the bundles forlornly wrapped on the floor.
So if it was not you outside, then do you know what was taking your shape?
What are you talking about?
We've
were
already
trapped.
met the monster, I think.
We were trapped in here. And
The monster.
Thorn fearfully peeps round Rose's skirts. There's another monster? Monster's outside and inside?
Can the monster move?
We don't know. It's okay, Thorn. It's okay. Look at these. These are clearly brave souls. Maybe
It's
they're here
okay.
to rescue us.
Flashback.
Well,
Yes, that's right.
I just said flashback to earlier
Yeah.
today.
Well,
Oh, yesterday?
you outside told us to come in here to look for baby Walter. Where's baby Walter?
Baby Walter. Rose looks sideways down at Thorn. She looks at you and she like shakes her head.
yes.
Oh,
Thorn is like, yes, Rose. Do you think Baby Walter's okay? Do you think Mother and Father took him away
I wonder if he's in the basement.
No, I'm
with
sure,
the monster?
No, I'm sure baby Walter and your parents are perfectly fine looking at everyone else.
Well, you're here now. You look like
Maybe are.
brave adventurers.
Yes, this one here is a monster hunter. He points to Krieg.
Huh. And Rose says, then you are here. You are here to deal with the monster in the basement. There is a way.
Basement.
And she points towards the dollhouse. There is a way through the attic. You can go down.
And like I get the imagine that he goes to like touch it, then he kind of stops himself. He's like, can you show us? Don't touch the toy.
Hands up, invisible. I didn't do it.
I'm not touching it.
So good.
Sirenscape is 100% committed, with or without my help, to this module.
That's all.
I think that I have an idea about what might be in that basement.
What do you think? But please don't talk about too much detail. Thorn gets so frightened.
I think we might find baby Walter if we look for him.
But if he's in the basement, the monster, Rose, poor baby Walter.
We
But
can.
we are here to save him.
Then you must go.
Okay. I start walking up the room.
But don't leave us.
we've been trying to figure out how to get to the basement since we got here. You said through the attic?
Rose said that, yes.
Can you show us on the house?
Rose drifts over.
No, they didn't.
Not yet.
Rose
okay.
drifts over, and as she approaches the front of the house, it creaks open. And she points to that room with all the different furniture inside, to that northwest corner where Xenicus had seen the door. Here, there is a stair all the way down.
Thank you. You asked us not to leave you.
Yes, some of you must stay here and guard us.
But we would need the might of 4 mighty adventurers to defeat this monster.
No, you must stay here. You must stay here with us. I have said so.
Rose or Thorn, both of you. I have a question. That thing you did where you went invisible. Can you do that at will?
Maybe.
Another question.
Why?
Well, I have another question. You understand that you are no longer alive, correct?
Yes.
What if I told you that you've achieved a form of immortality? You live, for whatever reason, in this new way. Are you perhaps-
Trapped here by a monster?
Don't touch our toys.
I'm not saying you have to stay this way if you don't want to. But something is binding you here. Is it not just a monster, but perhaps an object? Something that could be carried so that we can take you with us?
No. I refuse to leave this room. It is too dangerous for us. It is too dangerous for Thorn until the monster is defeated. And some of you must stay here to look after us.
Granted, that is a good plan. But how long have you been here,
I don't know.
waiting?
We cannot see the passage of days. She
You've
points to the
been
bricked up
safe
window.
Can I do a
for
medicine
quite
check on the
some
bodies?
time. That's a good point.
I can't see how
Please.
long they've been like this. 13 months.
If Sirenscape just chimed in here, don't touch our bones, that would be so freaky.
So, lift your hands up! Sorry, I didn't have my sheet open for
It's
it.
like, that's not even in the sound set. What's going on?
Oh, whoa.
Sure, medicine is 19.
You deal so much with the spirits and parts of one's being that have left behind the physical remains that you don't feel you can really say truly how long.
With 19? Okay. Then I will... Can instead... One thing I am an expert in is the dilapidation of homes and houses, because I come from a ruin. Is there any way I could check the room? See if there's any way to gauge time based on the cobwebs, the dust, what's settled, what isn't settled?
You can try. Give me an investigation check.
Guessing it's been quite a
Can't
few
do
years.
perception. Let's hope. No. 6.
Tricky. And also, you find yourself being slightly, having a lack of confidence in yourself in this, because you get the feeling that the house might be able to change its appearance.
Okay.
Just by how nice the lower floors were compared to up here.
Can I ask, through my knowledge of study of creatures such as ghosts and stuff, in terms of generally for the theory of hunting them, if there would be any way to move them from where they are? Or is there a roll I can make to try and work that out?
I think even without a roll, just with your experience, I mean, you've said it yourself in previous sessions, they are tied to a location.
You have no choice in the matter. I think we have to go if you want this monster gone.
Yes.
Indeed. Without all four of us, the monster might prevail. We work so well as a team that we need all of us. If you could just wait just a little longer, we will come back.
She soundlessly stomps her foot. Why won't you listen? Two of you must go and deal with the monster to make it safe for Thorn and I, and two of you must stay here and protect us while the others do that.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why should we believe you? Who are you?
I am Rose.
Who even? And who
This
is
is
Rose?
Thorn.
Who was Rose alive? You're a child. You don't know anything. You think that you can direct us around because you own this house. You didn't own this house. Your parents own this house and they trapped you here. You are prisoners. We are here to free you. If you want to be free, let us go.
Thank you, Vanta.
Whoa.
I'm gonna just be behind Vanta, like, thank you, Vanta, with my arms.
I'm waiting for one of you guys to just say, "Go to your room." They're like, "We're here! We've always been here!"
She's like, look, I've told you what needs to be done. And Thorn's ghost comes over to you, Craig. He looks up at you. Those big eyes getting bigger as he drifts up towards you. Look, Mr. Bird, you look strong. Can you fly? Look, I can fly now. You must stay here. Stay here and look after us.
Perception check.
Ah,
For what? Are you trying
what?
to? Yeah.
That sounded like straight up like a trick. Like, ooh, you're a bird, you can fly, you stay here. Like, I don't know. Like it. I want to see.
That would be an insight. Insight.
Okay. I got a 10.
Any pluses?
That is with a plus.
I see. I mean, it seems like, you know, he's just like trying to encourage Krieg and make Krieg feel special in the only way he knows how, like talking about the cool things he can do.
Okay.
Thorn, that is very special. I don't know how good a thing it is that you can fly now, but I can fly. I can fly too, and I'll like lift myself up off the ground a little bit.
All of you cough and splutter a bit as there's just a slight cloud of dust and cobwebs.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
It's a mask. Oh, there we go. Vanta puts on a mask in game.
Good.
This one actually matches my shirt.
Thorn,
Canonically, this house has COVID.
Thorn, I don't know who should go and who should stay. I don't know. I don't think that any of us should stay.
You can stay. You can stay, and then together we can protect Rose. She thinks I can't do anything, but I think I can. At which point,
hard.
Zeneca sneezes,
Yes.
and Thorn starts. He's like, sorry.
Sorry.
Hmm.
I, for one, actually think that you are stronger than you think you are. Young Thorn, I think you are quite well enough, strong enough to defend your sister.
I can't do it alone. It's
And
like
you-
Rose says, 2 of you must stay and 2 of you must go.
But if one of us was to stay, she might think that you always need help. If you can do this, you can show her that you're strong.
Roll me a persuasion check.
That's off the table. That's gone. Oh no, that's a 5.
Wow.
He's like, no, I cannot. But it's okay. Mr. Birdman is going to stay with me.
And fortunately, as I said before, we are a team, a unit. The monster could take any 3 of us. As you said before, it's a scary monster.
Rose swooshes
we
over.
work
She's like,
together.
what are you all talking about? Look, we've said what you need to do. Now, why are you still here?
Why
Very
are
good
we
point.
still here? Let's go.
And Zeneca's just motions for everyone to leave.
Vanta's already at the doorway.
Yeah, we're going.
Who is staying?
And
Let's
I
do
was
our
this
just-
close to turn undead, just so you all know. I was this close to turn undead and getting them just like to leave the room.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
But no,
I'm out.
just walk away for now. I think they're just harmless kids.
Well,
Oh, hang on.
I'm
Hang on
gonna
a second.
sideways glance you real hard and be like, let's just try.
Indeed.
we can certainly try.
As you do, Rose is like, I said, which of you are staying here?
You
She
are.
comes behind you. Which
You're
of
2 people.
you?
None.
2 of you must stay. Come back here. And she's like following after you. Come back here. And Thorn's like, yes, no, please. Mr. Birdman, don't go. Don't go. And as
The
do you
2
all
of you.
do you all go out into the landing?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do your tokens?
Yep.
Well. Okay.
No.
So last time I did say that we had bundled up their remains and I was carrying them.
Mhm.
So if I carry them, what happens?
Are you going out? Just tell me what you do. So you're out in the hall there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have their remains.
Okay. Asara, are you going out there too?
I'm going out there, yes.
Yes, I'm going out last time.
Zenekas? Okay. As you all go out through the door,
hmm
Rose grumpily, angrily, insisting that you must stay, and Thorn whimpering and terrified that you're going to go, both come rushing after you. And as you pass through the door, there's a kind of, as you're all like bunched up there, like just by by the exit there in the hallway, there's kind of a chill feel of you. It's like this wind just goes whoosh through you, and as their forms go through the door there, they dissipate and disappear.
As I said before, most times ghosts are locked to a place. I'm hoping that that is the case for these ones, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. It felt bad to do that, but we have to defeat whatever this monster is, and it would do no good to have 2 people wait here.
Agreed.
I don't think we should kneecap ourselves for whatever is down there. We have no information.
Indeed.
Who's to
So-
say we have no information? We have everything we need to know.
Indeed.
We go to the basement. Come on. And I start making my way up.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, but we should go to the basement.
I
follow behind Vanta.
when I say information, I am a hunter, and hunters need information about prey before they hunt. We track.
Azara,
Yeah.
I'm going to send a message. It's for Krieg, not you.
Okay.
I want to roll an insight check on Vanta. That felt weird. She was too gung ho for Vanta. Like that. You just like, yeah, like we've got everything we need. I was like, whoa, that felt weird to me. Am I allowed to do that?
Sure.
Just nothing, but
Insight.
this house has made me paranoid.
Okay, Krieg.
No. That is a 5 again.
I mean,
So
she must have been, frustrated by the exchange of conversation.
yeah. So yes, let's head for this secret door. Where exactly is it on the map?
Through where you are there, yeah. It's just round the
Oh, cool,
corner
cool,
from
cool.
where you are to your right.
Yeah.
I would like to, if I can, barge to the front.
If you, yeah. Yeah. Zinicus, you're
Yeah,
somewhat shoved out of the way as
Yeah.
Vanta strides past.
You've went past it, Fanta. It's over here.
No, at all.
It's not over
Vanta,
here.
what did your box tell you?
Enough. Like I said, everything I need to know. Where's the door?
Can't
I would
believe
like to look for the door, please. John?
it.
Okay.
Where is the door?
There.
Here. See, here. Where'd the other two go?
They're starting the hole.
Sorry.
Round to the left, top left.
Thank you.
Up here.
Up here? I see. Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Great.
and then here.
Krieg, what are you waiting for?
Colby's Wi-Fi has decided it doesn't want to work anymore, so we're both on my phone on one computer.
If Zenicus is standing there, I'm going to just do what I did before and just shoulder through.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
had moved the way for you, but
Sorry, you-
were struggling to find it.
You head off after the others, and Krieg does follow you, but it seems somewhat reluctantly.
Hurry up, Kree.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Excellent.
Maybe it feels better if we would. Maybe I should go back to that room.
No.
No, you'll be fine. They can't follow us. They're stuck to that room. They will be safe there. We have to deal with this ghost. Or whatever creature is below, if it's baby Walter. Come, we must follow Vanta. She's gone on ahead.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
As she's wont to do.
Not leave the person with the big shield up front. It's
No.
have the healer rush on in.
The rushes in.
Hang on, just stop there by the staircase. You search for and quickly, knowing it's there, find the secret door in the corner of the room. And beyond it, you see a narrow spiral staircase made of creaky wood, contained within this 5-foot wide shaft of mortared stone that descends down, but is so thick with cobwebs that you can barely see any distance down the ways at all. What order And in what manner do you descend?
Full-heartedly.
Trying to keep up with Vanta.
Yeah.
Through
Third.
worry more than anything else.
Mhm.
Doesn't want Vanta to go up a stair and just vanish for the entire combats again.
Okey-doke.
If I was interested in stealthing, how possible?
I will go last,
No,
but like as close to whatever the nearest like dancing light is.
It's sticking with you on your shoulder as before, I think.
Okay. Well, then as close to the party as I can,
Mhm.
like kind of like peeking around my shoulder.
Okay. Well, if you will just wait there for a moment, I shall take you over to a new map.
Oh my goodness.
Dun, dun.
Let me copy things here and move over here. I'm just going to have a little sort here, so talk amongst yourselves. Lady Vanta, as
Hello.
you arrive in this lower, I mean, you keep going down and down. You must go through the whole house, through all of the floors below you, and then down again below the earth. And the walls stop being mortared stone and become rough, cut stone, kind of a clay kind of soil. And you emerge from the bottom of the stairs, and you come out into a small corridor with wooden beams bracing the ceiling. Let me just find the right bit here. And you find yourself in this narrow tunnel which goes a very short distance before it goes north and south. I need you to go one of those directions. Which way would you like
I
to go?
can't yet see the map,
That's
but I'm going
the
to
thing,
say
yes. North or south? It's to the north. It very sharply goes off to the west, curls round. To the south, it stretches quite a ways.
to the north.
And you can see to the south it opens up into a room, and there's some kind of table or something down there. You can make out just at the edge of your dark vision.
Oh, okay. Well, if I can see a visible thing
Mhm.
to anchor to, then I would go to the south,
Okay.
rather than just the dead end.
Just the
Ish.
yeah. It does. It curls around, but there. Yeah. It does.
Something right there.
Hit a wall there. Okay. Thank you. I have you all sorted there. I shall bring you over.
Okay.
Dun-dun.
I believe you. See what we got here.
Here we are.
Ooh.
Now,
Oh yeah, this is the right choice for me. Nothing.
from the moment you all emerge from the small stair, brushing the cobwebs from your clothes and hair and feathers, you hear an eerie, incessant chanting from somewhere off in the corridors.
Xenicus, what is that?
Shut up a little, okay?
Xenicus, what is the sound?
Chanting.
What's chanting?
Craig, keep your voice down.
It's impossible to gauge
Rick,
where the sound is coming
We
from exactly,
discussed
but
this before, when we're hunting, you keep your voice down.
Or we lag.
Keep your voice down.
Yeah.
Okay? Right, I'm gonna go.
Now,
Quietly.
Lady Vantan, you find yourself in what seems to be a crypt.
Oh, my favourite place.
Yes, you feel right at home.
Yeah.
And if you step a little further to the south, a couple of squares, shall we say? Yes. Just one, go one back up one there.
Okay.
As you get to those openings to the east and west there, you do see that this seems to be some kind of family crypt, with the crypts hewn from the earth beneath the house.
Gotcha. Okay. I will
You can
investigate.
See, you can see there's some kind of slab over each of the crypts there.
How many places do I see for bodies?
If you just peek your head in, as you can see to your west there you can see the two slabs covering the entrances to those
Oh, I see, yeah.
crypts there. And as you step in there, as you step into that room, you can see the one above you, to the north of you there, that says... Let's have a look here. Yeah, you see a stone slab covering the entrance of this crypt, etched with the name Rosavalda Durst.
Rosavalda Durst.
Rose, for short.
Oh.
And to the south, another stone slab, etched with the name Thornbolt Durst.
Oh.
Or Thorn, if you will.
I have a question to the DM, and actually more to Craig. Is he still carrying those bundles?
Krieg?
Yes. It's
Excellent.
kind of slung over my shoulder.
Clutching onto them for dear life.
I want to just sort of like trace the name Rose.
What is
And
it,
then I
Amanda?
want... Nothing. Just curious. They buried them. Also, they thought.
Buried who?
Rose, Thorn. So why were their
But
bodies up in the
they-
room?
Can't be buried. We saw the bodies.
Then what are these for?
Of those
Who's
bodies.
in there?
Is it like like a door, or just
So
like a
it's stone slab,
tombstone?
yeah, covering the entrance. You think you could remove it, but you'd have to put some effort into it.
Well, we can take care of this now. Let's put them to rest.
Yes, that feels like the best thing to do. But I'm interested if maybe that they didn't bury them, maybe something else got buried in their place. Maybe the things that were outside.
Maybe. Or maybe we can leave all of this for later and go and find the monster and get rid of it.
This might
ask me.
be how we defeat the monster, Vanta.
I don't want to see the monster.
Vanta. I'm gonna look at Craig like, shut up, and turn to Vanta and be like, Vanta, isn't that what your queen wants? And all the
Yeah, that's very
ghosts
good
in your
point.
box?
It doesn't matter what the queen wants. It's what I want right now, and I want to get that monster.
That's going to be a massive enough hint.
Yeah.
Like,
that was
that's going to be at least allowing for another insight check from one of us, at least. That was too good. That was good.
I mean,
everyone was like, whoa.
I mean,
Whoa.
you don't really need any insight. You know, she's
Yeah.
acting differently.
Yeah.
Okay, Vanta, can you chat with your boyfriend and tell me how he feels about this?
Boyfriend.
All right.
Like instantly look at Sarah, like staring dead eyes in like a oh fuck moment.
I don't know, man. Just thought you might want to check with him. And I'm like,
I'm sure whatever boyfriend I had, I left before I came through.
Craig, actually, if you were to come over here, I think that you would be safe from the monster.
Oh God. Okay. And I'm gonna like toddle over to Xenacus, like hunched over this like.
If we can remove this slab from this stone, then it would provide like a barrier against the monster.
That's cool.
Please help me with it.
I think you already have one, and I'm going to sort of
No.
a little bit of energy at my fingers, just be like flexing a little.
This could help us.
I don't think
Quick,
it will.
help me with
I
the
don't want you
stone.
to tell me what to do. I'm going to wait. John, tell me if I'm going wrong with this, but I think if I'm getting a bit angry at this, and I want to do something. My phone is being slow, so I won't load my character sheet. Oh no! Oh no! What do I want to do? No one can tell.
no one knows.
Like, did you say you cracked that into as if you're about to cast a spell?
Yeah, we're doing
I
this.
feel like
If you want,
no,
to...
we are not. You will stop and listen. Like he's trying to like be authoritative towards a child right now and hoping that that's going to work.
I'm gonna turn out the dancing lights.
Krieg, you're plunged into darkness.
I will scream.
Damn it!
Krieg screams like a real hearty from the gut scream.
That's the best I
That
got.
won't
Sorry.
work. Is there? Can I intimidate?
Okay, here you go.
Oh,
There we go.
can I intimidate Rose to try and make her back down?
we can have an intimidation off.
You can, yes.
Oh shit!
I have minus
believe
charisma, dude.
It's okay.
Okay, that's-
I have numbers.
Okay.
Okay, I'll still have different numbers. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not intimidating Vanta. I'm intimidating Rose.
All right.
Probably Vanta might be better.
10.
Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. I've got this. Yeah. Sorry, ignore that.
Roll me an intimidation check, please, Xenacus.
That is a 16.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you say again?
What did I just say?
Well, you can reiterate. It's okay.
I was just saying like you will stop right now and listen to us.
Here we
I think
go.
I said
That sounds right.
Something like that, yeah.
And as you do, the form of Rose comes up out of Lady Vanta and hovers above her and over her shoulder, like so many ghosts in this fair country of our residents. And she says, "Why do none of you listen? If you're going to do it, do it."
at this point, like as soon as the ghost has kind of left, he's now going over to Craig and trying to like close his mouth, but then realizing it's a beak and it's not working.
Turn the lights back on.
I wonder if I can do that.
Actually, Sal is probably stronger than me.
Vanta,
I'm going.
right?
I'm gonna just check if I can put the lights on. I
I'm
can't, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wiggle over to where I think Krieg is and try and give him dark vision.
No. No.
What do you
Or
do?
if you're trying to stop her, then he's still going for it.
No. I see her. I'm
see
definitely gonna like tackle her to the ground
What the fuck?
and be like, no.
What? Okay. Hang on. Okay.
Because Rose is out of Vanta, but I see. Why do you think I turned out the dancing lights?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try this.
I'm sorry. Do I need to do an insight check for that? I thought it was I thought
I think
obviously
it's obvious now, yeah. It's been obvious, I think. Especially seeing rolls come out of Vanta, it's obvious what's happened to Krieg as well.
Question though, is Krieg still screaming?
He screamed
Okay.
once. He screamed once, and he's kind of like fetal on the floor at the moment with his wings wrapped around him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
legit tackle Vanta to the ground and be
I'm
like,
pray for guidance.
Okay. I would like give me a grappling check. So, Asara, please give me athletics versus Lady Vanta's acrobatics or athletics.
Ooh.
oh, this is bad.
Okay, it's definitely gonna be athletics. That's
I
not.
can only do athletics, correct?
I think
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
because it's the strength
Okay.
of you trying to knock someone down. But it could be their strength or their dexterity to get out of it.
Oh, I got a 16.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Lady Vanta.
14.
Okay. That was athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as Lady Vanta strides purposefully towards Krieg, she comes out into the corridor, out of the crypt. And, sorry, you see her and your like eyes narrow, and you just step up to her and just wrap her up. And she like struggles, she like tries to break your grip, but she cannot.
Release me.
Can I have
Oh
a,
no.
Can I have a perception check, please? Vanta.
16.
Okay. Again, you've had this before. There's something not right with Asara. Like, she's grabbing you, you can feel her grabbing you. But, I mean, again, with your medical knowledge and tending to folks, and the way you attended to her as well before, this it's so slight. It is very slight, but there's just something strange.
Thorn, you know if you come out of there, you will be able to see in the dark.
Vanta.
Give me a persuasion check. With advantage for turning off the dancing lights.
Krieg is weeping on the ground.
Oh.
I know what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
Just a moment.
I'm just waiting for this.
I know what I'm gonna do as well.
15.
Okay. Sullenly, glancing fearfully over his shoulder, up the corridor to the north, a small, ghostly figure rises up out of Krieg's body.
Oh.
And then quickly zips past you to Rose's side.
I want to do something. Detect evil and good.
Please.
And I can just trigger it. So I just focus and I feel the press of the jewelry box into my side and I focus my mind around it. And the duration, which is 10 minutes.
Okay.
You know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. And what I'm currently trying to figure out is if there is a undead in the place that Asara is occupying. And I can also find out if there is a place or object within 30 feet of me that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Okay.
It's a spell slot.
You do not sense anything right now.
Other than the two? Sorry, I wasn't guessing.
Oh yeah, sorry, it wasn't just evil things, was it? Yes, you sense the two ghosts.
Nothing in Asara?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were possessed, but it seems you're just possessive. Or you release me now.
And I just let her go. What? Krieg, are you all right?
Ah.
I think the best thing we can do right now to help them is move these slabs and find out what's behind in these crypts.
I agree.
I agree, Zen Master.
I am going to slowly stand up and like just completely ignoring what Zenek has said. I'm going to very sternly but slowly walk over to Rose and Thorn's ghosts. And I'm going to look at Thorn and I'm going to say, "Hey buddy, I'm sorry."
Emma, you said that was 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will
I'm very
stop. I'm going to start a timer. I will stop this timer every time you're not in character, but it is ticking.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know, I realize we didn't listen to what Rose asked and we left, but you were able to come with us. And I know it's scary, but we're all here, we're all together, and we're gonna figure this out. I'm not mad.
Can you please be careful to put your tokens where you are? It's important. So at the moment, that's where Vanta. That's where you were stopped by Asara.
So, with that, I'm gonna look. Well, I can't see Xenakis, I guess. I can't see anything.
Say something
actually
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I can't see. Whoa. Okay. All right.
Suddenly, light.
Hey, Xenakis, you said something about these slabs.
Yes, please help me with this. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Greg to help me move this.
I just had to look through your token, Craig. This is so dark.
Yeah. Yes.
So, can the both of us do, or like one of us do it with the assist to try and move this slab?
Krieg, are you going to squeeze by with your wings and all, or are the other elves going to move out of the way?
I would ask that they move. Excuse me, ladies. I need to move a slab.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've got a feeling that they would move the slab way better than I could.
Vanta, stop there.
Okay.
The minute you step to the south, you get a ping at the very edge of the zone directly to the south of you. And when you take another step, one more square, another ping to the south again. Undead.
Undead. I say aloud.
Continuing to walk in that direction.
Say that.
Come back. Deal with this situation first.
Okay. I don't have a lot of time, so make it quick. I want to help you, but I need to focus on
Help, please. Let's open these.
this. I'll lose the concentration.
All right. Well, I'm going to work on the one slab while Craig and Xenakis work on the other.
Okay. So yep. If you step into there, which one are you doing, Xenakis? North or south?
The roses one I wanted to do first because I don't want her making any brash decisions and doing something.
Okay. She's the northern one, so if you step up next to it and Krieg, you're going next to him. And then, Asara, you go down to the south when Xenakis is out of the way there. Yeah, I'll put you there. Shoop. And Krieg, you're there. Okay.
Thank you.
Vanta, you saw as you made your way down, to the east through that opening, to the east of where Krieg is, there are 2 more crypts sealed.
I'll speak in.
You can have a look. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sense anything from inside.
Okay.
Okay, so Xenakis and Asara, please give me a athletics check, please. Xenakis with advantage. And whilst they're rolling, Lady Vanta, you see the northern one there bears the name Gustav Durst.
Gustav. Okay.
Which
Out of 4.
I think from the documentation and things you've found, you know is the father.
Yeah, I bet it's not going to be the mum.
And to the south,
It's the maid or some shit.
Elizabeth Durst,
Ah,
the wife.
Oh, okay. But it's not in my head canon.
but thank you, Craig, for giving me the advantage by helping me, because it was a 1 and a 17.
Okay. With
Oh,
So
your combined efforts, you managed to move the slab slowly to the side.
I got a 4, so I'll just wait for someone to come help me.
well, it's like I tried and failed miserably, and Craig just pushed it out of the way, and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Okay.
Unlike the giant mirror.
Xenicus, you see the chamber beyond, very small, with a coffin on a small pedestal. An empty coffin.
Okay, I was just about to I have to open this. This is terrifying. But okay, Craig, pass me Rose. He's he says that kind of quite sadly.
Sure, yeah. And I'll very carefully kind of unwrap the bundle and
Fanta? Are you
Hi.
there?
I'm in the other crypt.
This is not my area of expertise, but would you like to say a few words as I put the
Somebody
body in the crypt?
can make a little space for me. I'll do what I can.
I suppose I'll move into it just behind me.
You can
Gets
pass.
in the coffin
You can pass
to make
through.
room.
Yeah.
Just sit in the coffin and just wait.
don't.
Not at
Wait.
all.
Through my notes real quick. Okay. That raven skull
Yes.
that I gave, I will pass it to Xenicus to put with her bones.
Okay.
Maybe so.
And I will say a prayer to the Raven Queen. And have I seen anything which would indicate a religion other than that cult, of course, that this family might have followed?
No. No. Just there was that name of the cult in the library's document.
Then,
By the way, where you're standing now, and you can't sense those undead.
okay. Then I will say, go into the Queen's embrace. She welcomes you. Live with us in immortality. And I will just
And Rose,
end it there.
the ghost of Rose, takes Thorn's face in her hands, kisses him on the forehead, even as she's beginning to become less and less visible. Be brave. They will help us. We can rest. And she turns to you, Lady Vanta, and as she drifts past you, slowly becoming less and less corporeal, she says, "Thank you, all of you. I always wanted to meet a queen." And she just turns in the air to be aligned with the coffin and floats down into it on her back and disappears from view as she comes to rest within the coffin.
And I immediately regret my decision to do her first, realizing that we've now just left him alone.
Someone help me with the slab.
Oh, yep.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Yes, you
I
can.
can do this.
You're brave, remember?
Again?
You came all the way down into the crypt against the monster, saving us. Like, trying to, like,
But Rose is gone. Where's she gone?
Someone else help
no.
Where is she?
This time.
Where is she gone now?
Thorn.
She's disappeared.
no.
Thorn. She's waiting for you. You must follow.
Be brave.
Where do I go? What do I do?
I'll show
Patient.
you. Be patient, like you said.
So, with a
15.
with a 15, like
It's enough.
hopefully that's enough.
Yeah, you managed to open Thorns, and you see the same arrangement of
Yeah.
the empty coffin on the stone bier.
So, as I'm like pushing this, I'm gonna like through my grunts, like say, "Hey, Thorn, it's all right. It'll just be a second."
And you move the stone slowly aside. And Thorn glances fearfully inside. And it's like, as he sees this coffin lying there waiting for him.
God, this is existential. Thorn. We live forever with the Queen. She's waiting for you.
Is
It'd be
she?
rude to
And
go.
Rose too?
Rose is clutching her hand as we speak. And the other is being extended to you. You can choose to take it.
I can do this. I'm a big boy now.
Brave.
And Krieg, have you put the bones in the coffin?
Yes.
And he looks at you, Krieg, and you, Vanta. I do not know what happened with my toy, my doll. I'm sorry it hurt you. It wasn't me. It's the house. He looks up and around. It's all the house. Now, I must go. Rosie's waiting.
And
Thank
I
you,
will say
Birdman. Yes?
You're welcome, buddy.
What was it, lady?
that was Emma, but
Oh.
I say the same words for him.
Thank you. And he too drifts back into the crypt. And his spirit, becoming less and less visible, joins with his remains and is laid to rest, leaving all of you alone with the
All right,
chanting.
I immediately run back off to the south. I know I've not got a lot of time.
Like, Lyricus is about to take a moment, like this kind of sad, and feels happy that he let them like get to rest, and then Vanta's like, "Ooh, I'm out."
Okay, Sarah, come
No.
with me.
Vanta, as you enter that room there,
Yeah.
you see,
Oh no.
just a moment, yes, you see a large wooden, very plain looking wooden dining table, flanked by long benches. Atop the table, mouldy humanoid bones lie strewn, and also all about the floor around the table. In the middle of the east wall, there is a dark alcove, and there is an exit to the west and one to the south, from where you are feeling a presence.
Just gonna move aside so the others can get in. Okay.
Which
I'm gonna
way?
move it deeper in.
Okay,
Do I sense any consecrated or desecrated ground?
you do not.
There are undead on either side. Which way do we go?
The only thing you're sensing is directly south of you.
The way to the undead is on either side. Which one do we go? I'm closest to this one, and I start moving.
Wait,
It's just like
Bantha,
thinking,
hold on.
trying to plan, and like looking at the ground and off.
I peek back. I'm running out of time.
I understand, but I think it's best if I can see. So maybe the dark, maybe the dancing lights won't be sufficient if I'm trying to shoot.
Okay. Xenicus, lead us south. I'll stick nearer Creed. And I'll let Xenicus take the lead.
Okay.
Because I'm not Rose anymore.
Again, I think that she's being possessed by a ghost again.
Now,
South, you said, yeah.
are you giving him the blessing of your queen?
If I do that, I think I'm dropping concentration. So
It can wait till the last minute.
I will hold
need
his. I will extend my arm so that he can hold it.
I will grab Lady Vanta's arm.
Okay.
Oh,
We do
it's
it.
like a courtship.
We do a two-step. The Regency ball is in full swing.
So, Lady Vanta,
Alright,
which way
leading
do you
us
go?
I will lead let Xenicus decide, but I tell him south is the objective.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now,
Does the voices feel like they're getting louder or quieter as we go south?
stop there. Yeah, as you do get to there, yeah, it does feel like it is getting louder. Yes. As you're moving through the corridors there.
Where did
And-
Krieg and Vanta go?
Okay.
Yeah, Vanta, are you going round?
I'm looking for Krieg.
Yeah, Krieg's
He's right.
he's with you.
He's next to you.
Okay, I can't see him.
Hmm?
Oh no, sorry, no, not Krieg. Xenicus.
Oh, we went.
Yeah, they've gone south.
We went south.
Do you call out to him?
Oh, I thought. Yes? No. I can hear these people.
Where you were there, if you go there,
Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought you said
Yep.
go south.
yeah.
So I went south.
From
Through this corridor.
Okay, sorry.
from there, you can hear movement, which it sounds like Xenicus's footfalls from down, and it seems like it joins up around that corner there.
Interesting. I will walk down. Krieg follow. Oh, hello, Xenicus.
Hang on.
Oh.
Stop there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Now, I'm going to say,
Oh.
this is all happening at the same time, so let me just do a couple of things here.
Oh no.
Xenicus, as you step into that crossroads, and
Yeah.
Lady
I was
Vanta,
real
as you
bad.
make your way down that corridor, a couple of things happen respectively.
Cool.
Oh,
I really like this character, John. Just so you know.
That's great.
Oh.
Xenicus,
Mm-hmm.
as you step into the midpoint of that four-way tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
pallid rotting fingers at the end of decaying arms thrust their way up through
Oh my god.
the floor.
Oh no! My nightmare, people grabbing my ankles.
Not you.
Oh no!
I know, but like,
No,
and
no,
I'm
no.
feeling it.
two ghouls
Fucking hell.
claw
One of his
and
hands.
tear their way up through the floor next to you.
Oh my
At
god.
the same time, Lady Vanta,
No!
with your just a moment, with your zone still going
Mhm.
directly to the south of you, but through that wall, which is at the end of the corridor that you can see, down some steps that you can see there. There is another undead presence that you feel.
How many total now? In my
Ju-
vicinity?
3. 2
Three.
over towards where Xenicus is,
Cool.
and 1 directly south of where you are. And
Okay.
you're looking down, trying to look down over there, because it's kind of weird, hard to tell, hard to see with the stairs dropping down at the end of the corridor there. And you're like, Krieg, are you okay? Follow me.
Follow me, Cream.
And
Oh.
you can hear that ghostly chanting throughout this corridor, all these corridors. And as you step where you are, the floor here seems to be made of rotten wooden planks, hidden under a thin layer of dirt.
No.
Krieg, with disadvantage, because you are still exhausted,
God.
Oh my
give
goodness.
me a athletics check.
You shouldn't have used a spell slot. Level 2.
9.
Oh no, we're all dead.
Okay.
I'm piecing.
You are blindly following behind Vanta, and as you do so, you hear
Whoa.
and a sharp tug on her hand as she plummets through the floor,
Oh thank god I'm holding on to that man.
and she slips from your grasp as you fail to hold on strong enough.
Why would you open your mouth?
Can I make a dexterity saving throw?
No, you
Anything?
cannot. And Lady Vanta,
Oh no.
you take
Oh no.
2
Oh thank
bludgeoning damage from the fall,
50.
Uh-oh.
and
Oh no.
And
a
So good,
further
Anne. This is not a yes and system right now. End.
7
Oh!
points of piercing damage from the rusty, dark-stained spikes at the
I'm
bottom
impaled
of
and I will
this
eventually die of tetanus.
pit.
I did not. All I caught out of all of that was tetanus.
I'm going to die of tetanus.
And Krieg, you hear Lady Vanta gasp and then scream as the spikes slash through her flesh at the bottom of this pit. And there goes your zone. And you lose track of the undead that before you get the chance to shout out to Xenicus in morning.
Oh.
And we shall stop there.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That was fun. I can't believe how long it took me to catch on to like you being possessed.
Oh.
There's a-
Manta, it was like,
There's a couple of times that he was like really hamming it up, and you were just like, "What are you doing?" Like looking at him.
I thought you were playing the character really well. Like, oh yeah, we haven't figured it out yet. I was just like, wow, you're really good at this.
I knew it.
So
Heartbeat.
That was
I
great.
didn't know
Oh.
until I don't.
we
it was
shall pick
definitely,
up
like right before I turned the lights out.
in initiative. Now, my token is still level 1, Lady Vanta, and that dropped you to 0 for her. I assume you have more HP now.
It's HP.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so yeah, I need to edit
Left.
my HP. You have to do that.
Woo.
Thank Thank you. Thank you so much for going around that way.
Sorry, I misunderstood you, but I heard south, I went south. I am so sorry.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh wait, where are...
Yeah, where's everybody else gone? We went south.
Craig was just holding on to Lady Vanta's arm. He can't see us.
Right. Okay, time to say bye-bye over here. Thank you, everybody.
Bye bye, everyone.
Just a moment
Bye-bye.
there.
For the last session next week.
Yeah, oh my